Hi, I'm Matt, a UEFA B licensed qualified coach, and I'll be using some tactical analysis to tell you why football storylines make sense and why some don't. One headline that will play out in January is where next for this guy, Mesut Ozil. If Mesut and his management team were talking about his next destination, this is what I'd be adding to the discussion. Option 1 is Mesut at United. If Ozil reunites with Jose, then he might finally have what he's been so badly lacking at Arsenal, a genuine striker that the manager is committed to. If he goes to Manchester, Mr. Assist will have, well, assistants. One key factor in Jose Mourinho selling his reunification with Ozil could be the fact that there'll actually be a big front man who can finish off the chances that he lays on, in the shape of Romelu Lukaku. On the downside, I don't think Ozil would be a good fit at United, given the aggression, work rate and tenacity that Mourinho demands of all his players in a sometimes too defensive tactic. Option number 2 is Mesut at Bayern. If he was of the opinion that he'd rather move closer to home and to the German national team selectors before the World Cup next summer, and have a chance at winning the Bundesliga title before he retires, well, there's only one place to do that really, at Bayern Munich. Can you imagine Ozil feeding the likes of Lewandowski and Müller up front at the Allianz Arena? There's just one slight problem, and that's Colombian James Rodriguez. If his loan is to become permanent after the second year next season, I don't really see a place for Ozil in the starting lineup. The third option is Mesut at Barca. So having sold his Madrid pad and maybe wanting to try the other elite Spanish flavour, there's rumour that he'd be considering to move to the Catalan capital. And if you thought the idea of Ozil supplying Lewandowski was mouthwatering, then what about his left foot making chances for Suarez, Messi and the like? In theory, it could be a blockbuster move that the fans would love the sound of, but in reality, they do have Lionel Messi still on the pitch, and with him taking up many of the areas that Ozil likes to pick up, I can't really see it happening. And the last option, Mesut at Manchester City. Well, this is probably the most interesting possibility, as I don't think it's been touted too much, with City already having their hooks in teammate Alexis Sanchez. However, despite the lack of traction behind the transfer, I think Ozil could actually fit in at City. As you might remember with last week's rockstar wingbacks, the likes of Walker and Mendy allow the space for creative players such as Silva and De Bruyne in the City attacking side. At present, David Silva is there, but at 31 going on 32, he may not be there for much longer. Ozil fits the system perfectly and would allow City to keep playing a similar style. City splash out on every transfer window, and whether they pay the fee to Arsenal in January or wait for him to be on a free next summer, there's little to suggest that he wouldn't go there. Whether he'll move in January or next summer is yet to be seen, but my guess is he'll take all the first team football at Arsenal he can get to allow him to get into the World Cup squad and make a decision after.